Hello, so my name is Jai and I am from Team Stolo, right? So in today's video, we shall completely go through the option chain, right? So we will, in the beginning, understand what exactly is the option chain and how to analyze and read the option chain. And then we shall come to how to find your support, resistance, your market direction, your build up data through the option chain itself, right? So the entire video would be on the option chain and I would be doing it in English, right? So if you prefer Hindi as your language, we have actually already uploaded a video on YouTube on the option chain in Hindi, right? So you can make sure to check out that. So yeah, I shall quickly come to the option chain, right? So you can find it under analysis directly. And so one thing about the option chain is that it's completely real time, right? So during your live market hours, everything. So for example, your LTP here would completely be live prices, right? So it would be updating every second, and any other data that is dependent on price also would be updating, right? You have your OI, which you have your OI, you have your OI change, you have your volume, and you have much more uh, option chain columns, which I shall come to very soon, right? So coming to the option chain itself, you have your calendar icon on top, on click of which you can actually change the date and view the option chain for that date specifically, right? So you that is basically your historical option chain. You have your edit button here to change the symbol, right? So you can choose between any indices such as your BankNifty, FinNifty, midcap Nifty, Nifty 50, and any of the other FNO stocks as well, right? So this would change according to how you would like it. And also, you can add an alert based on your prices on Nifty or its particular strike, and you can also add Nifty to the menu, right? So I've already added it here. That's why it says remove Nifty from menu, which I shall show it to you in a second. So if you click uh, on analysis, right, you have your custom menu here which shows Nifty analysis. So as I've already added, it showed it to me as remove analysis, right? So this is more of for your quick access, and you can add any symbol you would like over there. Coming to the option chain, here you can see a small question mark where we have help content, right? We have detailed explanation of the option chain, and also you can scroll down and you will see the videos and any extra content we have on the option chain, right? You also have your live timer here, which shows you that it auto refreshes every minute, right? So any data that has to refresh in a minute, it would automatically refresh every minute, right? You also have your last updated time, and you can manually refresh it by clicking on this refresh icon, right? And also, if you want a distraction free mode, you can click on the full screen icon here, and it would you can completely only see the option chain, right? You can also change the expiry date here according to the expiry you're trading. So currently I've selected November 9th to be my weekly expiry, right? You have your total call OI, your total put OI, PCR, which is based on this. You have your support and resistance, right? So your support and resistance is basically calculated through OI, right? So wherever there is more OI on the option chain for that particular strike, you that would be where most of the sellers for either call or put would be sitting, right? So, for example, support here on the put side, you will know that 19,400 is where most of the put side sellers are sitting. So here we have around 1.49 crore put sellers, right? So that is where your support would be, and 19,500, which is currently 1.37 crore on your resistance side, is where most of your call sellers are being seen, right? So one thing is on OI part, we always see it in terms of the seller's perspective, right? So we should come to that as well a little more into the video. So here you have your download the option chain as an Excel option. You also have filter, right? So you can actually filter the option chain according to how you like it. For example, you can choose call option here if you want in terms of only the call options which have OI as decreased, you can see it here. If you have only call options based on LTP increase or decrease, you can see it here. And if you based on build up data also, if you want all call options, for example, only on long build up, also you can choose and filter your option chain according to how you like it, right? So yes, I shall just quickly just reset this, and yes, we will be good to go, right? So that is your complete filter option, right? So preferences is not included in the option chain. You can make sure to check it out because that is for the entire platform, right? Coming to the option chain itself, you can see here once you have selected your particular instrument, here I've selected Nifty 50, you can see all the strikes here, right? So from 19,450 to 18,950, and also here you have up to 19,950 it goes, right? So you can click on settings actually, and you can choose the number of strikes you want to see. You can choose either 2, 5, 10, 20 or 30 strikes, right? And also you can turn on and off certain columns, right? For example, I use all the option Greeks. So if you don't use, for example, let's say Vega, you can just turn it off and click on save changes, right? And the columns would update automatically. Coming to coming to the option chain itself, you have your live trading prices here at LTP, and that, for example, here 19,450. You can see every second it is being updated, right? 37.6, 37.5, 37.95, and this updates according to how the market is moving, right? You have your OI for that particular price, and we already came across the part where how we calculate support and resistance, right? And your PCR also says if the overall market is bullish or bearish, right? So below 1 would be bearish and above 1 would be bullish, right? So that is the whole idea on PCR. You also have your OI change here. You can also see more OI based data inside the open interest analysis section, which we have covered in the other videos as well, right? You have your volume data, you have your volume change, and also your option Greeks, right? So as I said, you can click on the question marks and you can see videos for all these specifically as well, because we have in-depth covered option Greeks in a video as well, right? So all these is to help you decide better, right? So delta, for example, it says 1 point movement in the index would make this particular strike move by zero point 0.5, right? So for example, if Nifty moves by 1 point, you would see 19,450 LTP move by 0.5, right? So that way you can actually use delta, vega, theta, gamma according to how you trade, right? For example, a positional trader, theta value would be very helpful, as he or she would know that this particular strike would lose 20 points each day, right? So for example, from today to tomorrow, it would actually lose 20 points. And today being Wednesday and tomorrow being the expiry, this is as it's at the money, you know that this can be very volatile as well, right? And then we have your build up and trend data here. So we directly show for each strike the build up and trend data. You can click on the question mark here, which would actually tell you how this is calculated, right? So how long build up, long unbinding, short covering, and short build up is calculated, which actually helps define the trend, right? So trend is directly taken in from the build up data, and you can actually read this thoroughly to actually understand how to understand the trend, right? But one thing to actually keep in mind is that this is based on data that is already being done, right? This is not predicting or any sort of giving you hints on the future movements, right? So this is based on how it is currently moving. So you would directly get to know build up and trend, right? So that is exactly how you understand, okay, what is the range of the market directly through support and resistance. Your PCR is calculated through your total CPOI data, and it tells you if the market is more bullish or bearish, right? And you also have your build up and trend and your option Greeks to actually confirm and get almost all information on the that particular strike, right? So this would also help you choose which strike to actually enter trades in, and you would know which is highly volatile, which has most movement and more, right? So this is exactly how you do your option chain analysis, right? So yes, hope you like this video, and we should be releasing more videos on this. And yes, thank you so much for watching.